yeah, we. Take my phone. Pop it up on here.
I always get the name.
There you go. There you go, bro.
Hey, Shalom.
Shalom.
Hey, we the Hebrew Israelites, which come in week and week out to prophesy the downfall of America, which is Babylon the Great, according to the scriptures. Before we get started prophesying, we'll give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone who teach with well, and peace and love to the elect. And the Hebrew Israelites consist of the so-called Negroes, blacks, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native American Indians, wherever Israel been scattered to across the country, across the four winds of earth, whose spirit goes back to the Israelites. We the Most High chosen people. The Most High come back to save the elect of his chosen people. 12,000 out of each tribe, man. And he gonna destroy the wicked of his people. According to prophecy, Zechariah 13:8, 2/3 of the man gotta be cut up and die. Him, Babylon the Great. You know? Go ahead.
This is Luke chapter 12, verse 54. And he said also to the people, when ye see a cloud rise out of the west, straightway ye say, there cometh a shower, and so it is.
So it is. Go ahead.
And when ye see the south wind blow, ye say, there will be heat, and it cometh to pass.
Right. It'll be heat. It come to pass. Go ahead.
Ye hypocrites,
Ye hypocrites.
ye can discern the face of the sky and of the earth, but how is it that ye do not discern this time?
Hey, brother, look at the word hypocrite too.
Yeah, read it again. Read 56 again.
This is Luke 12 and 56. Ye hypocrites.
Ye hypocrites. This is what the Lord was talking to the people. This is out of the mouth of the Lord. You know, he said, you are hypocrites. You can tell how hot it's going to be, when it's about to rain, when it's about to storm, when it's about to snow, and so on. But you can't, go ahead.
Ye hypocrites, ye can discern the time, the face of the skies and of the earth.
Well, you got the weather out, and so on, but go ahead.
How is it that ye do not discern this time?
Well, how is it that you do not discern this present time we living in now? Which is what? Chaos. We had through Jacob's trouble, man. But our people can't discern the time. Famines, pestilence. Brother, hold Jeremiah 28. You know? And also get Ecclesiastes 3:1 real quick too.
It's Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1. To everything there is a season.
Right, to everything there's a season. Go ahead.
And a time to every purpose.
And a time to every purpose.
Under the heavens.
Under the heavens. So what time we living in now? We dropped the verse what it say? War. A time to love. Yeah, 8. Jump to 8.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 8.
Right.
A time to love and a time to hate.
A time to love and a time to hate. So which time we in? We in a time of loving? No. We in a time of hate? Yes. How is it? Because prophecy is speaking, man. Look at the mindset of these people, man. People getting deleted, left and right, judgment out here. They said a love of ministry, West Coast, man. And these are signs of the end.
Hey,
go ahead.
You see that, especially when it's come down to Jacob's trouble. You gonna see the madness on these peoples, man. You gonna see the spirit, you gonna see them demons on them, man. All right, as time progress, all right, into Jacob's trouble, you gonna see, man. You're gonna be like gonna be like Esau gonna be like a madman spurring none. You're gonna have Jake out here like a madman spurring none, man. Let's go into what's that, 2nd Ezra 15th chapter, man. All right, the 15th verse. It's gonna get hectic out here, man. And now people still in that illusion as it's gonna be okay, it's gonna be all right. No, all right. Jacob trouble is fast and approaching, man. Jacob is you so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, Spanish, and trouble. You know what trouble is? Hard times, man. Evil times. All right. You got it, all right.
This is back at Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 8. A time to love and a time to hate.
Yeah.
A time of war and a time of peace.
In a time of war and a time of peace. So what time we living in? We living in a time of war. How we know? Look at Russia and Ukraine, for example, man. And what on Matthew 24 and read. You know? Because we not in a time of peace. We in time of war. not in a time of love, we're in a time of hate. And also let you know it's a time for everything. You know? And the Most High hate. He said he hate Esau, man. Romans 9 and 13. That's in the New Testament. Also Malachi the first chapter of the Old Testament, man. You know? Go ahead.
And I got that word hypocrite from the Bible. This is hypocrite in the etymology of the 13th century. A false pretender to virtue or religion.
Wait, I acted. Wait, go ahead. Just like that.
Like Christianity. Read it again.
It say a false pretender
A
to
false pretender. So to pretend something, what you putting on a what? An act. You putting on the front. All right. So guess what? Christianity, man, they hypocrites. Here it is. They say they love the Lord. That's what they say with their Jeremiah. They said in their heart.
they mouth, but
They what? Their hearts meaning the mind's far from the Lord. But they utter it through their voice though. Them hypocrites, man. But they don't keep no laws but the tithe. And when you go into the Christian church, man. Go ahead.
It say a stage actor.
Hey, what?
A stage
And
actor.
them motherfuckers do put on the act in the church house. I'm talking about from the singing to the one with the big hits on the front row. Alright, all that, what you call it? Speaking in tongues. And then they want to act like they got the Holy Ghost.
Won't he do it? Won't he do it?
Running up and down the goddamn aisles and running the pulpits, dress coming all over their head, man. But guess what? The whole time, they not sincere. You got some sincere and not in the know, but majority of them, they not sincere, man.
Yeah, hey, the folk come in on a Monday.
Yeah.
Look how these people finna go to church Sunday. Then worship a pagan holiday on the 4th.
Yeah.
On Monday, man. You know?
It say the sin of pretending to virtue or goodness. It say a hypocrite. It say to self. All right, hey. Then the Lord said he gonna sift the house of Israel. All right, hey, we in the time of sifting, man. And sifting deals with judgment. Harsh judgment is coming for our people. That's why the Lord said, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. All right, starting with Jake, man. The house should be judged first.
Yep. Hey, what you got?
I'll give it there.
Jeremiah 28.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Jeremiah. This is Jeremiah 28 and 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence.
Right, of war and of evil and of pestilence, man. That's what you see now. Stone with the apostles and elders of great millstone, man. He said the spirit of the prophets is subject to the prophets, man. So we telling you that World War III is coming, and that's prophecy. Revelation 11:14 said the third war come quickly, man. And right now, what we in? Wars and rumors of wars, man. So it's a time to love, a time to hate, a time for war, and a time for peace. So what time we living in now? We're in a time of war, man. Gas prices keep on skyrocketing. The house market, that's going, everything going up, man. Famines, you know, biblical crickets out here in the West Coast, man. Biblicals, man. Yep. The Lord said, well, he was smite Egypt is before. And more plagues is coming, man. Things that is not written in the Bible, man. You know? Get that, Matthew.
It's Matthew chapter 24, verse 3. And as he sat upon the mountain of Olives, the disciples came unto him, privately said, tell us when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming?
Wait, when should be your second coming? Give us signs, give us tokens, man. You know? Go ahead.
And of the end of the world.
Right, end of the world. So give us signs to lead on, to let us know we the end. You know, hold 2 Corinthians 9.
Go ahead.
Matthew 24, jumping down to 6. And Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you.
Right, take heed to what? To the prophecy, to these scriptures, man. That no man deceive you. Go ahead.
For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach.
Right, I am the Messiah. Look at these false pastors. You know, the Lord dealing with me, so on, so forth, and so on, right? Go ahead.
And shall deceive many.
Right, gonna deceive many because they ain't take heed. You know, it said the simple believe every word. You know, go ahead.
Ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
And that's what time we in now. This also lets you know this Bible is a living book. You know, he's a man that he should not lie, man. So what time we living in? You know, it's about to rain, about to snow. Jake about to barbecue, about to turn up on the 4th. You know, but not knowing that we're in a time of war right now, man. You know, go ahead.
See that ye be not troubled.
Wait, Lord told be not in trouble. We want these things to come to pass, man. We want Jacob trouble to happen, man. You know, we want famine, chaos to come. You know, why? Because we got to go through it anyway, and plus we get to the kingdom of heaven faster, man. You know, go ahead.
For all these things must come to pass.
It's going to come to pass, whether you like it or not. You see? Go ahead.
About what is that, Habakkuk 2 and 3?
Yeah.
Oh,
But
yeah,
the
hold
vision
it.
get from the
For a
point of time. At the end, it's gonna what? It's gonna speak and not lie.
Yeah, hey, no, hold
Yeah.
that too.
Yeah.
We
Go
have
Terry, wait for it.
2 and 3 in the NLT too.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But the end is not yet.
Right there, but the end is not yet. You'll know if it's the end when the Lord cracked on clouds, crack the skies, man.
Right.
When the Quran gonna be made mandatory. Revelation 3 and 10, Revelation 13 and 16, made mandatory. You know, but prophecy gotta be fulfilled though, man.
That's why he said, though it tarry, wait for it, because it shall wait, it shall surely come. Because everybody in the world knows that we at the end, we in the last days. But guess what? The act that the Lord have required for the last days have not came upon us yet. But guess what? It's fastly approaching, man.
We seen it.
Yeah.
The storehouses appearing
Yeah, empty.
man.
Yeah.
You got something?
Real quick.
All right.
2 Peter 3 and 11. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?
Wait, what manner of person are you to be all holy conversation and godliness, man? Meaning how should you be conducting your life right now, your lifestyle, man? You know? It's what? This truth, man. Walking in the spirit. You know? I hold Ephesians 5 and 15 too, man. You know? Go ahead.
This second address.
Before you get down, Habakkuk 2, 3. Yeah, go ahead.
Isaiah 55 and 11. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth.
Right, so should be my word be that go forth out of my mouth. Who the mouthpiece of the Lord? The prophets. You know? So we giving you word from on high, man. And then you know what's about to come. Like back in Jeremiah 28. So the Lord's word gonna go forth. Go ahead.
It shall not return unto me
Right,
void,
and not gonna return back empty, man. Go ahead.
but it shall accomplish
Right, it's gonna be fulfilled. Go ahead.
that which I please.
Right, that which I please. And guess what the Lord saying in Isaiah 46 and 10? I declare the end from the beginning. You know what? Let's grab that too. Go ahead.
This is Habakkuk 2 and 3.
What you got with that? No, go ahead. Select it. No, it's okay.
And it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent
Right,
it.
so we're gonna prosper, we're gonna make good. The Lord gonna make good his word. You know? This what? He gonna destroy this place, man. Destroy Babylon the Great. You know? Go ahead.
This Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie.
But at the end, it's to speak and not lie, man. We're at the end of this, man. And I'll praise the Yahweh my shot, man. This is the last time a bus going to captivity, man. You know? And Esau, you about to go in chains, man. That's why I say rejoice and be glad, oh daughter of Edom. I passed by a homeless Edomite, he could be Jake. But his sign said, you give me bill and basically drugs. Like, damn the money, damn the water, it's hot as hell outside, man. This man want beer and drugs right now, man. You know, and that should be the mindset of all you Edomites, man. You know, live it up. Go ahead.
Though it tarry, wait for it, because it shall surely come, and it will not tarry.
Right, it would not tell me, it would not be delayed, man. The prophecy is speaking, man. Go ahead.
This is Habakkuk 2 and 3 in the NLT. The vision is for a future time.
The vision is for a future time, man. You know, the Habakkuk, this is in the Old Testament, the ancient prophets, man. So this future playing out now before our eyes, it being made manifested, man. That was, what's the vision? I want to say Chaz Zawan in the Hebrew, if I'm not mistaken, it means the prophecies, divine communication, oracles, man. So this prophecy is for a future time, man. Babylon the Great being destroyed, for a future time, man. That's
right.
You know, go ahead.
It describes the end.
Right, it describes the end. What describing it? The signs, solar eclipse, blood moons, strawberry moons, wolf moons, all these moons, man. You know, then what was that? 2 weeks ago or a week ago, all the planets was aligned, you know, in the heavens. That's when Esau did the versus Wade overtime, man. Esau did something. See, Esau spiritual on the left hand side. He a left hand prophet, man.
Yep.
But guess what? Everybody being one. That's what I said. That shit ain't no cloak for their sins, though. At the end of the day, you know. But we telling you straightforward. You people still don't want to believe us, man. You know. Esau put in movies, video games, telling you about his agenda. But Jake don't want to take heed of it. Go ahead.
If it seems slow in coming, wait patiently, for it shall surely take place, and it will not be delayed.
It would not be delayed, man. So we at the end. Get that real quick.
I got it quick. The second address, chapter 9, verse 5.
Yeah, second is 9 hot right now. Go ahead.
For like as all that is made in the world has a beginning and an end,
Right?
and the end is manifest.
By the end and manifesting, that's what the prophecy is doing, speaking the end to existence, man. With the spirit power of Yahweh Shah. Go ahead.
Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works, and the ending in effects and signs.
It effects and signs. Look at that first Peter.
First Peter's. This First Peter chapter 4, verse 7. But the end of all things is at hand.
But the end of all things is at hand. We know Esau is the end of the word. And Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it, man. So we're at the end of Esau's kingdom. You see? Go ahead.
Be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer.
That's a commandment. We gotta be sober and watch unto prayer. Does that mean we can't drink a little young and strong drink? No, man. You know, you be sober, stand diligent, watching, messing the time diligent itself. Back in 2 Corinthians 9:1. And you gotta pray. This said, I will have man to always pray and not faint. What's the paraphrasing? You know, prayer is our power, man. That's how we battle the wickedness in high places, man. You ain't praying, do you really believe? You know?
Hey, if I may add, one of the Apostle Tahar titles was, the power of prayer, man.
Yeah.
Hey, as long as we, prayer is powerful, man. Prayer is a clear assurance that, hey, we ready to leave, man.
Hey, prayer, that's spiritual power, man.
Hey,
It's
Straight up
a
spiritual power.
spiritual tool.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to prayer, it's a spiritual tool that you use. Because what it is you balance the flesh and the spirit. But the ticket is the name.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because you can pray, but you don't have the name to get sent up and sealed, then it's none of void.
Right, because heathens, niggas, the Muslim, they pray 50 times a
Yeah,
day.
you hear me?
You know?
But where it go?
Go no damn well.
It don't go
to a
nowhere.
rock.
It's like Yahweh Shai hitting that motherfucker with the matumbo. You know, it don't go nowhere. But us, through the spirit, we had a name. You know what I'm saying? So when prayer gets sent up, it gets heard. What it say in Ecclesiastes 2:10?
the prayer of a righteous man.
Get that. Sirach 2:10 real quick.
Oh, I got you. Look at the generation.
I got you.
I got you. It's Sirach 2:10. Look at the generations of old.
What generation of old, man? Our forefathers. You know what I'm saying? From Adam all the way to Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. All right? Look at our forefathers. Look at the way Jeremiah did things, Ezekiel.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying? Habakkuk. You got to look at the generation of old, man. Look at how our forefathers had the fear, all right, and did what was pleasing unto Yahweh Shema Shai. We had to follow them same footsteps. So look at the generation of old. Go ahead.
And see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded?
Right, so let me see, meaning what? The understanding. So now you gotta get the understanding that everyone that call upon Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, let's see what happened. Go ahead.
And did any abide in his fear and was forsaken?
Right, who ever abided in the Lord fear and was forsaken? Because what is fear? Fear is beginning of what? Knowledge. And also saying what the Ecclesiastes on Sirach, how fear is the beginning of his love. All right. So go ahead.
And was forsaken, or whom did he ever despise that call upon him?
Now see, who he ever despised and call upon. Why? Because they call on him in truth and sincerely with the correct name. See, this is what we're coming back to. At first, we were calling on Jesus. Now we return, all right, to the true name, man. All right, that the righteous run into it and it's safe.
Yeah.
But you got it though. All right.
Hey, what's she done on that?
Yeah, let's sit on that.
Drop in.
Hold that. You get that way quick, then you gonna get that.
This is Psalms chapter 37, verse 25. I have been young, and now I'm old. Yet have I not seen the righteous forsaken.
Right, because you got to think about it. When it several accounts in the scriptures where a man of the Lord was his integrity was tested.
Nor his seed begging bread.
Yeah, so it's plenty of accounts in the scriptures that the men of the Lord, they faith were tested, their integrity were tested. All right, and an example, Job. Job was tested. All right, but guess what he said? He said, do you not understand that the Lord give and he take it away? He had integrity, man. He had principles. He walked by morals, man. Which was in the prayer of God by shot. All right? You got to know. I'll read it again to my.
This is Psalms chapter 37, verse 25. Righteous forsaken.
Right, because the brother just brought out Proverbs, how the name is a strong tower, the righteous run into it and is safe. And also too, the angel kept it around about them that fear the Lord. All right? So if you fear Yahweh Shema Shai, you'll be well taken care of, man. Because that's what the Lord requires. He said, what? Fear the Most High. Keep his commandments. Because what? That's the whole duty of man. Now you do them things, that's what's pleasing unto the Lord. He got your back. What they did, Proverbs 16 and
When a man wait, please.
see the Lord, he made even his enemy what? Be at peace with him. Why? Because that's your high by Shema Shai, man.
Yep.
Yo, you gotta know, all right?
What you doing with that?
I had a little bit
Go
more.
ahead.
Nor his seed begging bread.
Know his seed begging bread. So the Most High gonna protect you and your family, man. But Acts 16 and 30. What must I do to be saved? Believe on the Lord on your house side, and you and your household should be saved, man.
Right.
That's the power we dealing with, man. You know? You go ahead.
Quick research, playing back on what the Bible's going into.
Uh-huh.
Jeremiah 6 and 16.
What?
Thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the ways and see, and ask for the old paths, where's the good way,
Right, ask for the old paths, which is the good way.
yeah,
You know? Go ahead.
and walk therein,
And walk in. You know? Walk in the old paths, man. Go ahead.
and ye shall find rest for your souls.
Well, you're gonna be comfortable. You're gonna be comfortable. You know? You come back to the Lord, man. Go ahead.
But they said we would not walk
And
therein.
that's the 2/3 of our people, man. You know?
One of the main ways too, one of the main old paths is worshiping Yahweh Shema Shai. You know, this Jesus and Allah and Buddha, all these other gods, these are new things to us. You know, these weren't introduced to us back in the ancient days, man. We weren't introduced to these other, the idols were around, but that wasn't what was given to us.
Yep.
We were given the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Shema Shai. So that's the old ways that we need to go back and seek.
Now get Proverbs 28 and 9 because we
Okay, come.
speaking about prayer. Prayer is our defense.
Yep.
You know? But what Jake said, they don't want to walk them way. They don't want to listen ultimately, man. So go ahead.
Come. Proverbs 28 and 9, he that turneth away his ear from hearing the law, even his prayer shall be abomination.
Even his prayers be abomination, man. And also it said what? The Most High ain't dealing with the wicked prayers, man. Let's say they burn all the trees of Lebanon, it still won't be acceptable unto the Lord, man. Because why? He only dealing with his righteous, man. You know?
That one Eve woman up when they did that shooting at that supermarket, when IUIC was out there teaching, I don't want to hear nothing about 1,300 years ago.
Right.
That's what she kept saying.
Yep.
So that's the mindset of all of our people, man.
Yep. So, but guess what? The Lord hear the prayers of the righteous, though,
Yep.
man. It said the righteous pray the cloud. It say pray without ceasing. The fuck is you doing? You not praying, man. You can say the water I have us myself for waking me up. You know? You still walking. You know? You got clothes on your back. You got food and water. Why you not praying, man? You know? We ought to pray every day, man. Go ahead, Malachi. I know you guys
I want to connect with that old path scripture.
Go ahead.
Matthew 7:13 to 14, it's in red. Enter ye in at the straight gate. For wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat. Which they had the option. But they didn't want to walk down the straight gate. They didn't want to go through the hell. I mean, really, because we getting hell chopped up in bits.
Yeah.
Because we talked about that before. And they gonna get it one big fat ass steak slammed down their throat because you didn't want to get right.
Yep.
Matthew 7:14, because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it.
Only few gonna
You got
find
the
it.
definition.
And that's the elect. Somebody, the straight. Yeah, the straight. I mean, that place of difficulty, man. You know, and that's the only way you can make it to the kingdom of heaven, down that straight gate, that straight and narrow path. But guess what? We got the cheat code.
You heard me?
Yeah, how was shot? What, Matthew 11 chapter, my yoke is easy, my burden is light.
Yeah.
It said cast your burdens upon the Lord. It would get Psalm 55 and 22.
Hey, but here go the understanding. The Lord said, if you come to serve me, put thy soul to temptation.
Come on, man.
Constantly endure.
Constantly endure.
Constantly endure.
Set thy heart aright, meaning set your mind aright,
Believe on the
man. Meaning, you know what you're getting yourself into.
Sit it down, folks, and count the cost,
You
man.
hear me?
Arm yourself with the same mind, bro.
That's it. So you got that. The Lord said, prepare thy soul with temptation.
Yeah, Luke 18,
Meaning what? That's that what? That straight
Already
gate.
there.
You see, that's why you got the Israelites out here. They trying to climb up another way. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want to really go through the hardship to get to the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? They want to find out. No, the way is the way how the Lord set it up, man.
Yeah.
You got it out.
Psalms.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Psalms 55 and 22. Cast thy burden upon the Lord.
Cast your burdens upon the Lord. Who putting the burden on you? You have so much shot because he's testing your faith, testing your integrity. You see? So cast it back upon him. You know, you lost a wallet, get a flat tire. Hey, Lord, please help me out this situation. You pray. You see? Go ahead.
That's a sign of being humble too.
Yeah, humble. Yeah, humble. Police may pull you over. Public shot, Lord, please allow the police to let me go. Give me a warning. Come on, man. Gonna happen, man.
Wait.
Go ahead.
Yep. And he shall sustain thee.
He gonna sustain thee. Look at sustain too. Go ahead.
He shall never suffer the righteous to be
You will
moved.
never suffer the righteous to be moved, man. The Lord is all about his righteous, man. You know? And we try to be righteous to the best of our ability, man, by keeping the laws, statutes, commandments to the best of our ability, man. You know? You get the word sustain, I guess.
This sustain in the etymology of the 13th century. It means to give support to.
Give support to, so the Lord gonna give you aid. He gonna help you out, man. Come on, man. Go ahead.
To hold up.
To hold up, keep you going. Hey, hold 1 Corinthians, what's that? 13. And I want to say 11 on verse 10. We want to put more on you that you can bear. To find a way for you to escape.
That's the next verse. Bear,
Bear. Go ahead.
suffer, endure, undergo.
Same thing.
It means
He said
finish.
endure.
Yeah.
So the Lord wants you to endure the temptation He bring upon you, man. And that's how you're gonna be saved.
What's that? Do hard as a soldier.
Endure hardness is a good soldier, man.
Good soldier.
Fight
Come
a
on,
good
man.
fight of what?
Faith.
Because those that endure to the end, the same thing He say.
The Lord's so cold, he said, fight a good fight of faith. So in fighting, you gotta what? You gotta counter. You know what I'm saying? You gotta counter them demons.
Yeah, you gotta-
You know what I'm saying? You gotta win, you gotta get yourself out of there. You know, it's a time to swing, you know what I'm saying? Time to duck. Come on, man. Just fight in the spirit.
Hey, that's in Ephesians 6 chapter.
Yeah.
On the whole arm of the Most High, you fight, man. You bobbing,
Hey,
you
look.
weaving, you slipping out the punches.
You always got that what? You always got a guard up.
Come on, man.
You know, which is that shield of what? The shield of faith, man.
Which is what arguing what this word is.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that's my shot, man.
That's right.
Go ahead. That pretty much it. Cause it basically means to support. Unless you had some more.
One more.
Go ahead.
To endure without failing or yielding.
To endure without failing, man. To endure. What you got?
Luke 18 and 1.
What else it called?
First
First Corinthians. Yeah, get
Yeah.
it. First Corinthians.
1 Corinthians 10 and 13.
10 and 13.
There hath no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man.
That's coming to man.
Nah, yeah, I said right.
Go ahead.
But God is
The
faithful,
Most High is faithful. Go ahead.
who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able.
So he will not put more on you than you can bear. So the temptation we go through, we can bear it, man. Lord willing, man, if you pray, you know, speaking of myself first and foremost, man. You see, we got to bear whatever temptation comes upon us, man. He ain't going to put more on us than we can bear. You see? So the Lord put it upon you. He want to see, can you endure that temptation, man? Is you going to be humble yourself and pray, you know? Well, it said, depart not away, though, when the hell come upon you. You know, because go to try to the fight. And acceptable, man, in the furnace of affliction. What does furnace mean? Furnace mean what? A flame of love. So what we going through is a loving. Men that have our love, our chastised and rebuke. Revelation the 3rd chapter, man.
That's
You
what the
know?
Lord said personally. He said he deal with his sons,
Yeah, he
All right.
Israel, you know?
right? He deal with his son by what? Chastising. Why? Because that's what? That's love. That's real love, man. As you would do with your own child. Beat the shit out of them to what? To make them right. And that's what the Lord doing to us, man. He beating our ass with these afflictions, the trials and tribulations, what? To mold us right, man.
Yeah, to be in his image.
That's all he doing.
Yeah.
Because what? We are the Lord, you know, like you say, his reflection. You see? We his representatives. You know what I'm saying? So when we come out here and teach, who we represent? We represent Yahweh Shemal Shah. So it's a certain way that we have to carry ourselves.
Yeah.
A certain way we have to teach. You
Yeah.
know? Why? Because this of Yahweh Shemal Shah. This is not of Pastor Pope Chop Jenkins.
Yeah.
You know, this is not Esau movement. This is a movement of Yahweh Shemal Shah, and we conduct ourselves in what? In a spiritual manner.
Right, so we can't be weekend prophets.
That's right.
We gotta be in season
Every day.
Every day, man. You know, applying what we learn to the best of our ability, man. Applying it, man. Walking how you talking, man. You had something to say?
No, I was just gonna say a lot of Jake seems to forget that part, man. You know, that we represent Yahweh Shemal Shah. Like you said, outside of the videos, you know, and just going to the camp on the weekend, man.
Going back to the what? Hypocrites.
Yeah. This is a lifestyle. This isn't a trend.
Right.
I was gonna say, because we talked about that too.
Yeah.
Majority of the time in this truth, you're not at the camp.
Yeah.
Or you're not even around brothers. You'll be at the job. You know, you'll be getting groceries, running errands. That's when you really got to make sure you're on point.
Yeah, realistically, like you said, we was talking about it. Out of a month, you like 8 hours at the camp for the month.
Yeah.
You know, so a nigga just the Israelite for a work shift, basically.
One day.
You know, one day.
But he'll clock in for Esau every goddamn
40 hours a week, and he that perfect nigga at the job. You know?
Doing his duties. Go ahead, finish that.
says, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape.
Well, make a way for you to escape it, man. So take it cheerfully, whatever brought upon you, man. Go ahead and get that Luke.
All right, Con. So this is Luke.
One more, go ahead, Slocky.
That ye may be able to bear it.
Right there, you may be able to endure it, man. It will never suffer the righteous to be moved, man. Remember that, man. You know, call upon him, man. Know what the Lord wants, man. You see? Go ahead.
Con. So this is Luke chapter 18 and 1.
Yep.
And he spake a parable unto them to this end, that men ought always to pray and not to faint.
Not to faint. So Act 24 and 24. It said always to pray and not faint. Because you fainting, you giving up. You down. Yeah. Hey, when in doubt, throw it out. You know? It said, be ye not afraid, neither doubt. You know? 2 Corinthians 16. You know? Go ahead.
This is Rock 24 and 24. Faint not ye to be strong in the Lord.
Faint not to be strong in the Lord. Don't fear. Hey, it say, and fear is the ones that live in circles. You leave in your aid, man. Because the Lord didn't give us the power of fear, but the spirit of peace and a sound mind. What for paraphrasing? What's that? 1 Timothy 1:7. So the Lord didn't give us the spirit power of fear, man. So faint not to be strong in the Lord. And how can you be strong in the Lord? Like, come on to him. Pray.
Good.
Go ahead.
He may confirm you.
He might confirm you, sustain you, keep you strong, able. You gotta look the word conform. I want to know what it means, but go ahead.
I got you. Cleave unto him.
Cleave unto him.
Yeah, it's the model.
What's that? It was your mind to go straight. So being with tongue, cleave.
Seek him 10 times
times more. Go ahead.
For the Lord Almighty is Yahweh alone.
The Lord Almighty is, what it say?
Is Yahweh
It
alone.
said Yahweh alone. Yahweh Shemashah alone. What's it? Acts 4:12. No other name given more
Where nobody
must be saved.
Yeah.
So we got the names to be saved, man. But we gotta call on him. And we gotta serve him in truth and sincerity and meekness, man. Because many that call upon him should not enter to the kingdom of heaven, man. That's a balance to that too. You know? So you want to serve the Lord in truth and sincerity and meekness. Go ahead.
And besides him, there is no other Savior.
Right, beside him, there ain't no other Savior. Allah ain't gonna come save today. You know? Man, Jesus ain't gonna go save today. We said we've been like a harlot. We'll call our harlots, man. But what? We'll turn back onto him, man. So Jesus, he ain't gonna play Captain Save-A-Ho. You know? This it on it?
You got that word confirmed.
Yeah, the etymology.
All right, do your thing.
This is confirmed in the etymology. Mid-13th century, confirming to ratify, sanction, make valid by a legal act, strengthen, establish, consolidate, affirm by proof or evidence, anoint.
Nah, say that. Go back.
Yeah.
Go back.
Talking about the anoint part?
Yeah, go back. Go to evidence. Go to evidence.
Establish, consolidate, affirm by proof or evidence, anoint a king.
Anoint a king. He may confirm you. And we not about to be made kings and priests. If we endure, we're going to be joint heirs with Yahweh. He's going to confirm us, man. You see? It was then should be known who I chose. You know?
Hey, I got something to say. This Sirach chapter 10, verse 19. They that fear the Lord are a sure seed, and they that love him an honorable plant. They that regard not the law are a dishonorable seed.
Right, those that regard not the law is a dishonorable seed, man.
And they that transgress the commandments are a deceivable seed.
A deceivable seed. Transgress.
Hey, so it's a left hand confirm and it's a right hand confirm, man. All right, hey, we gonna be future rulers and kings, but all the rest of the 2/3 of our wicked people, man, the stigmatized individuals. If you're going to stigmatize, it means worthy of this grace. See, beloved means worthy of love, right? See, we're gonna be worthy of that love because we stood so stiffly for the name of Yahweh Shemashah. Therefore, these deceivable and degenerate plants, man, reprobate 2/3 of our wicked people. Hey, they gonna go down, man. They gonna go down with this devil because they think this the honorable kingdom right here, man. Yeah, the wicked shall not go unpunished.
Okay, good. So this is Mark chapter 11 and verse 24, just going back to prayer. Therefore I say unto you, what things soever ye desire, when ye pray, believe that ye might receive them, and ye shall have them.
Well, you should have it. What it say? You ask for a fish, will the Lord give you a serpent? No, man. You see? You got a badass kid, he wants the new J's. New Jordans. What's he gonna do, get him some flip-flops? No, man. It's how much more the Lord, man. You see? So we have to pray to the Lord. Ask, you should receive, man. That don't mean I want a new car, Lord. You pray for carnal things. No, man. Now you pray, hey, Lord might give you that carnal thing that you want just to take you out the truth, man, because your mind ain't right, man.
Right.
Now you pray for spiritual things, man.
He say he knows what we want before we even ask.
Man, I'm holding it right here.
You got it. Bring it out.
This is Matthew chapter 6. Verse, I'm gonna just start at 7. But when you pray, use not vain repetition.
Right, when you pray, use not vain repetition, man. Because you don't want to be praying to Yahweh Shemashah for 5, 6, 7 hours. No, you pray for what you need, and what we need is what? Wisdom, man. And the understanding of what? A prophecy.
Yeah.
You know, that's what we pray for, because we might pray that, Lord, slack the hell off us. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. But main focus is praying for the wisdom, the knowledge, and the understanding to keep pushing. stay in the faith.
Like, keep me in doing.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we really supposed to be praying for, man. That's a sincere prayer, man.
Yeah, keep me serving you.
Right, like King David. You know what he say? He say, keep not what he say? Psalms 55 and 11.
Take not thy Holy Spirit.
Yeah, take not thy Holy Spirit from me, man. All right, that was a sincere prayer. So, like your brother just said, read it again.
This is Matthew chapter 6, verse 7. But when ye pray, use not vain repetition.
Right, because you got to be sincere when you pray to the Lord, man. You know, but a lot of our people weren't taught that because it wasn't due to what? Christianity. You know, but guess what? The Lord have risen up men, man, to teach you the proper way how to pray, man. All right, and your prayers will get heard through the what? Through the name. You know, go ahead.
As the heathens do.
Right, and who?
As the heathens do.
As the heathens do, man. Remember, they pray to their God, all right, which you know what? No God, because God mean what? Power. All right, there's only one true power, and that's Yahweh Shema Shah, man.
Right.
So we can't be like the fucking heathens, man. How they get down and pray like he was speaking earlier about the Muslims. How they want to get down 5 times a day praying to Allah. You know, we can't do as the heathens, man. Go ahead, Doc.
For they think that they shall be heard for their much speaking.
Right, see, but they think they're going to be heard, but no, they not praying to the true power. And they not using what? The true name.
Yep.
So like I said, Yahweh Shema Shah doing a matumbo. This shit not welcome here, man.
It's good to say also, let your words be short.
Short, yeah, let that speech be
You know,
short.
hey, before you drive, leave the driveway, Lord, protect me on the road.
That's
You
it.
know, really like me to make to my destination.
It's simple.
It's quick and short, you know, straight to the point.
You got
Verse 8. Verse 8. Be not ye therefore like unto them, for your Father knoweth what things ye have need of before you even ask.
See?
Excellent.
You got it out.
I mean, that's plain. I gotta break that down.
Got
Nah,
that
you don't.
X.
They don't see.
This what you should be asking for. This is James 1 and 5. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of Yahweh Shema Shah, that giveth to all men liberally and upbraideth not, and it should be given him.
The best example to follow is King Solomon. Right. When he prayed for wisdom, everything else is added unto him. Most High taught, you know, he came, hey, what you want? You know, and he asked for wisdom. So he's like, okay, since you asked for wisdom, you didn't ask for the women, the riches, and none of that. So now, right, I'm gonna give you all of that.
Y'all Israelites. Y'all Israelites.
Yeah, Israelites. What's your nationality?
Mexico.
Y'all Issachar. You read the Bible? You read the Bible?
A little bit.
You gotta get in tune with it, man. You know we're in the land.
I got a man, what's his name? Minical. His name Minical. He called visit me. He telling me the same thing. I think he do what y'all do, man.
Hey, but that's the spirit of the Lord telling you, man.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? It say what that is. That's Habakkuk 2, ain't it? Wait. Out of sleep.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna get you a piece up real quick.
We got to sleep.
Yeah.
That sounds like I said.
I'll be around. I'm just dropping this off. I'll be around here. All right.
I
Okay,
bet.
all right.
All right, man.
Go ahead, bring it out anyway. Bring it in.
Romans.
Yeah.
This Romans 13 and 11.
Here we go.
And this is Romans 13 and 11. And that knowing the time that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
Right. So knowing the time that we in is high time to wake out of sleep. Not physical sleep because you up. It's spiritual sleep. Because you're spiritually dead. Now you can be awakening by hearing the word. So it's high time to wake out of sleep. Why? Because our salvation is good than what? You believe. The Lord is on his way back, man. You know, so he told you, now the spirit is partnering with us. You might want to get in tune with it. You know, because you can save you and those that's with you. Because the women's going to be saved through you. They can't be saved on their own. That's in the scripture. The Lord said, all right, what they did? Get that second Timothy. Get that second Timothy. 15. Yeah, watch this real quick. And you can roll out this. Watch this real quick, though. Because you want to be able to save yourself and your household, man. Alright? It's what, 1 Timothy 2 and 15?
What's this?
Y'all know something. It either gotta be 1 Timothy 2 or 2 Timothy 2 and 15.
2 Timothy 2 and 15.
Go ahead, bring it out.
This is First Timothy chapter 2 and verse 15. Not with understanding, she shall be saved in
Right,
childbearing.
notwithstanding, she shall be saved from childbearing. Childbearing was what? When she able to have kids. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? It's gonna come through you. Go ahead.
If they continue in faith and charity and holiness with sobriety.
Right? But also sobriety.
With sobriety, it's like
Exactly. So if you receive this word, you be able to save yourself and your woman and your kids. Because the woman don't be saved from the man. That's what it is.
Hey,
The woman can't save the woman can't be saved on her own. That ain't how the woman is. The woman set the order up. You got something? Go ahead.
Isaiah 32 and 2, and a man shall be as an hiding place from the wind.
The hiding place, all right, is what the scripture, the wind represents the destruction. You ever read about the four winds? The Lord holds back the four winds of the earth. All right, the four winds represent destruction. So he said a man should be a hiding place. Go ahead.
And a covert from the tempest.
Right, so through you will be protected. The Lord will protect you, and your household will protect you. Why? Because you protect you. You know what I'm saying? So it behooves to get into the scripture and get to understand. You got I got a opinion about that DMS. You study, so I can do a stranger site. I can do a stranger site, or they in California, or some in Chicago, some in Mexico.
Dominican Republic.
I'm gonna give it to them. You watch them. You watch them. And man, Lord willing, we'll be with you. You got somebody now. Go ahead, Anna.
I got one for you.
I'm just gonna write it down for you.
It's Acts 16 and 30. And brought them out and said, Sons, what must I do to be saved?
Right.
And they said, Believe on the Lord Yahweh Shah, and thou shalt be saved in thy house.
See? One more time, out.
It said, and they said, Believe on the Lord Yahweh Shah, and thou shalt be saved in thy house.
See? Believe on the Lord. Believe in Yahweh. Yahweh Shah is the true name who the word is going to call Jesus Christ. That's his true name. Yahweh Shai, that's the Hebrew, the Lashon Wakadash, and the Holy Throne. Alright?
Can I share something with y'all? Like this happened like a day ago. We're at work. And like I said, I'm not too educated.
Right. Hey, none of us is.
But one of my partners asked me at work, he was like, hey man, do you believe in reincarnation? I said, I do, man. I said, I really do. Until our time comes. Once God comes for us, man, for all of us, I think that's it. But I do believe in reincarnation until that time. I don't know if I'm wrong or not.
You're right.
No, you're right.
Am I?
You're right.
I really do believe in that. I have not really read the Bible like that, but it's in my heart, man.
Do you know what reincarnation means?
Reincarnation means like,
You gotta remember, you gotta break it down. You gotta break down read, then you gotta carnate.
yeah.
So I mean, read means you went back. Carnate means flesh, so went back in the flesh. That's it.
Back in the flesh again.
That's it.
That's why I tell them all the time, like, look, when y'all at the funeral,
Yeah.
that's not them no more, bro. Like,
Yeah.
the soul lives forever.
Yeah.
But the,
You're right.
Yeah,
Right.
because,
I just didn't know, man, if I was getting false information.
because reincarnation is biblical. It being back in the flesh. See, when you die,
11 to 7.
second Ezra 14, I would say we turn to the dust.
They what I'm calling right
Yeah,
now?
okay.
Yeah, Ecclesiastes
Okay.
7, 11 to 7, 7
Okay,
to 11.
so when we die, we go to the ground. By spirit go up.
Yes.
Then after the judgment, they say in
got you too.
Exodus,
You already got it.
you know, third and fourth generation, we come back. We
Yeah.
get in a new body. The spirit live forever. It said the Lord live forever. So the Lord don't die, therefore we can't die because we made up his spirit. You know what I'm saying? So basically, we don't reincarnation biblical. You know?
I got it. Bring yours out tomorrow. I got it.
I got something different.
Go ahead. You don't got it. Oh, got it. It is like 7.
All right, here you go. This is Ecclesiastes 12:7. Then should the dust return to the earth as it was.
Right, the dust represents what? Our body. Our body is dust, right? It said it's gonna return back to the earth, right? Meaning what? Get put back in the ground. Go ahead.
And the spirit should return unto the Most High who gave it.
The spirit return back to the Heavenly Father who gave it. You know what I'm saying? That's why when you see a person, you see a dead body laying out like they cold, kind of purple. You know why? Because the spirit is gone, because the spirit is a consuming fire. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes the body alive, the spirit. You got out.
Second Edges 14.
Okay. Go ahead.
This second Edges 14 and 35. For after death shall the judgment come.
Because after death, you know, when we die, our spirit returns upwards, and we get judged. Yeah, get that in Exodus. Brother, get that in Exodus. Which every third, fourth verse. Yeah. So go ahead.
When we shall live again.
When we shall live again. So read again from the top.
This second Edges 14 and 35. For after death shall the judgment come.
Shall the judgment come.
And we shall live again.
We shall live again. So reincarnation is biblical. You see?
It's biblical. You're not wrong with saying.
Yep.
Guess what? You gotta get back.
I'm just glad I gave the right information.
Hey.
I wasn't full of knowledge on it, man, but I felt it in my heart, man.
Hey, that's beautiful. And also, too, when the Lord come back, Revelation 1:7. You know, Revelation 1:7 said, behold, every eye shall see him, even those who pierce him.
We got.
Our Lord was pierced over 2,000 years ago. So how they gonna see him? They will come back.
Apostle John was told he gonna cross again.
Stand up in the last day.
So this guy,
One more. Give him the icing on the cake.
This is Ecclesiastes
This
chapter 3.
this the icing on the cake right here. Go ahead.
This is Ecclesiastes 3:16.
Right.
And moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment.
Look, he said, moreover, I saw under the sun. What's under the sun? Where we at now? That's under the sun, right? He said, what the place of judgment? Meaning what? You don't go to the you know how they say, when you get judged, you die, you go to heaven and hell. You know, we just broke it down how your body goes to because hell is the grave in this condition. But your spirit go what? To the Heavenly Father. That's why I said under the sun, the place of judgment, because the Lord bring your spirit back in a whole nother body, a whole nother flesh. And you guess what? You gotta carry out that judgment that He gives you. That's why certain people be born crippled, cross-eyed, handicapped. You know what I'm saying? Some type of diseases. Why? Because that's the judgment of the Lord for what they have done in their past life. You know what I'm saying? That's why it say under the sun, the place of judgment. And what was there?
And it says the place of judgment, that wickedness was there.
Right. In what? In America, Babylon the Great, in the world period, because the so-called white man is ruling. He the devil, Diablo. You know what I'm saying? The so-called white man. All right, go ahead.
Was there, and the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there.
Exactly. So everything get carried out on the earth. Then the spirit go back to the Heavenly Father. Guess what? He bring it right back on the earth to pay about the judgment. That's how it goes.
So it's important to live a righteous, to the best of your ability.
Yeah,
to
live
keep
righteous
the
life.
laws, statutes, commandments to the best of your ability, so you can receive a good judgment.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, keep that beard on your face. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's pleasing unto the Lord, man.
Take it easy, man.
Hey, you from Memphis?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, South, man.
Is that from the South, man? Then you got the man.
He said man like 10 times.
You're good, though.
God, I praise
Like,
that.
Lord, hey, like I say, Lord, really, hey, the spirit be on us now.
Get James 1:21.
Hey, I got that. What I'm saying, you good.
This is James chapter 1 and verse 21.
We out here every Saturday too.
Yeah, every Saturday. Every Saturday.
Yep.
Yeah. Be safe, man.
All right, man.
This is James chapter 1 and verse 21. Wherefore, lay apart all filthiness and superfluity of naughtiness.
It said lay apart, depart from evil and do good. You see? Put that to the side. Go ahead.
It says, wherefore lay apart all filthiness and superfluity of naughtiness, and receive with meekness.
Receive with meekness, you know? Because you got to be like a child. gotta humble yourself and receive what? Go ahead.
With meekness, the engrafted word, which is able to save your souls.
Receive this word, because this word can save you, man. Believe on the Lord, and you and your household can be saved. You see? Now get that first step.
This 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 16.
What?
Take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine.
Right, take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine. Go ahead.
Continue in them.
It said continue in them. It didn't say take a break, a 2 weeks vacation. No. It said continue in them, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
For in doing this, thou shalt both save thyself.
Right. But in doing this, you continue in the doctrine. You know? Go ahead. You should both say, go ahead.
Both save thyself and them that hear thee.
Right, and them that hear thee. So it's a must. We be out here through the spirit power of the Yahweh Shai. We come out here week in and week out. Right. You know? Because we don't know who can come.
Yeah.
That's why we fishing for the elect. You know? You got some? What you know? Ephesians. Go back to Ephesians. Yeah, it's Ephesians. 5 and 13.
I had something to talk about really quick.
Yeah, we gonna get ready to end it. We're gonna end it right here.
So this is Ephesians.
Yeah, an hour. Okay.
This is Ephesians chapter 3.
Five.
It's like 5. Hey, when we start at 14.
We start that.
All right, come. So this is Ephesians chapter 5, starting in verse 13.
Uh-huh.
But all things that are reproved are made manifest by the light.
Well, what's the light? This word. You know? Go ahead.
For whatever so doth make manifest is light.
It's the light. Go ahead.
Wherefore he said, awake thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead.
The dead mentality. Get Proverbs 21:16. You know? So we brought out Romans 13:11. Knowing the time, now it's high time to wake out of sleep. You know? Proverbs 21:16.
This is Proverbs 21, verse 16. But man wondereth of the way he understanding should remain in the congregation of the dead.
So a man in the congregation of the dead, so read that again.
This is Ephesians 5 and 14. Wherefore he said, awake thou that sleepest.
Awake that sleepers. Awake. Awake to what? Righteousness, as the scriptures say, man. You know? Go ahead.
And arise from the
Like,
dead.
come out of that dead state of living, man. That lifestyle you living in. You want to be a gangster, a thug, a slut, a whore, however it may be. You come out of that. You arise from that, man. It's calm down Charlotte now, man. You know?
That's right.
Go ahead.
And it says, arise from the dead, and Hamashiach shall give thee light.
And your Howard Shah should give you the light. Hey, get 2 Corinthians 4 and 4. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, verse 15. See then that ye walk circumspectly.
Right, you walk circumspectly. Your head on a swivel. You know? You watching. You on your watch. You know?
Not as fools, but as wise.
Right, not as fools, not as a hypocrite. You know? But as wise, man. Because I put a man foresee the evil and hiding himself, man. You see? Go ahead.
Verse 16.
Hold on, you got 2 Corinthians?
I got it.
Go ahead.
So 2 Corinthians 4 verse 4.
Yep.
And whom the God of this world have blinded the minds of them which believe
Who
not,
the God this was? Satan. You know? Esau, go ahead.
lest the light of the glorious gospel of Mashiach, whom is the image of the Most High, should shine unto them.
It should shine onto them, man. The light, the good news should shine onto them, man. Going back to Ephesians. Read that part about the light again.
That's right. So this is Ephesians 5 and 14. Wherefore he said, awake thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead, and Hamashiach shall give thee light.
So unless your house shall shine upon you, man. But it say, you have not chosen me, but I have chosen you. Me and that coffee are chosen. So it's all about who the Lord wants at the end of the day. Who his chosen is, man. Lord willing, we are part of the chosen number. You know, but you gotta repent and see the world with meekness though, man. Go ahead.
Verse 15. See then ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time,
Redeeming the times.
because the days are evil.
Because the days are evil. And we ain't living in evil days. You know? Watch how many people get deleted this weekend. This demonic weekend, man. You know? Get erased.
Yeah,
You see?
I already know what's going down.
Transparent.
4th of July going down, man.
Watch how much judgment go out here.
You're gonna have bullets coming from the sky, man. That's why brothers make sure they put prayers up, man. You know how Jake like to shoot the fucking guns in the fucking air instead of shooting them in the ground.
Yup.
You know, so brother gotta be, you know what I'm saying, be mindful of that too.
Yep. It said redeeming the time because the days are evil, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Redeeming, man. I believe in the NLT said make the most of every opportunity in these evil days. How you make the most by doing the work.
That's it.
Watching, you stand on your watch, mastering the time, diligent in yourself, man.
Occupying the prophecy.
You know, you occupying the prophecy. You occupying till the Lord come, man.
That's right.
You know?
I got something.
Good.
This Romans 8 and 9, but ye are not in the flesh, but in the spirit. If so be that the spirit of Yahweh Shemawashah dwell in you. Now, if any man have not the spirit of Yahweh, he is none of his.
He is none of his. Well, it said test the spirit by the spirit. Right? You know?
And if Yahweh be in you, the body is dead because of sin, but the spirit is life because of righteousness.
Right, because we in the what it said, we are subject to vanity. The things we want to do, we do not. And the things we don't want to do, we do. Because of the flesh. You know? So that's why I pray. Lord, forgive me for my sins. We go off daily. The clothes we wear now, you off. Miss Fabric, we all want a punishment, as the scripture say, man. You know, but that's why it's important to pray, man. You don't know what you did in your past life. That's alone right there. This life before you're waking up. So we gotta pray. You know, Baba Kashan Salaki Kayapasaya. Please forgive me for my transgressions, man. You know? No quick prayers, man. You know?
But if the spirit of him that raised up Yahweh from the dead dwell in you, he that raised up Yahweh from the dead shall also quicken your mortal bodies by his spirit that dwell in you.
Right.
Therefore, brethren, we are debtors not to the flesh to live after the flesh.
Right, because you live out the flesh, you're gonna die. You know? Carnal mind is enmity with the Most High. Go ahead.
Hey, and in the NLT, it say, therefore, dear brothers and sisters, you have no obligation to do what your sinful nature urges you to do.
That's why I said the flesh is weak, but the spirit is willing, man. Right. That's the battle. You see? And that's the fight.
That's it. That's the fight.
It's easy to please the flesh. It's hard to please the spirit. You know? You want to hear this, you want to read a chapter. Now you yawning and shit. Now you falling asleep. You're trying to study, now you get sleep or something. Sleep.
Yeah, that happen all the time.
Yeah, sleep demon hop on you, man. So it's hard. You know? Hey, it's Saturday. It feel good outside.
Yeah.
But look at Jake. Jake don't care about the Lord. You know?
Jake trying to please the flesh.
Jake pleasing the flesh, man. I'm gonna go to this mall. I'm gonna fire this blunt up.
Right.
You know?
Hey, what you got us doing out here? We pleasing
Serving the Lord.
Pleasing the spirit, man.
Yup.
See, this was pleasing until you how about Shemar Shah that we make our body live a sacrifice week in and week out, man. In season, out of season.
And it's the best thing you can do, man, because we come to Jacob's trouble, man.
That's
You
it.
know, the Lord gonna protect his servants.
That's right, man.
You
So
see?
you gotta believe that. You know, you gotta hold dear to that faith, man, and that promise that the Lord said He will.
See these people losing their jobs out here.
Yeah.
With family chaos, they don't got the food or the water. We gonna get it now because we serving the Lord now spiritually. We supping with Yahweh now. We eating of Yahweh now this road.
Right,
So we gonna be taken care of, man. In those days, man. It's the morning.
One more. For if ye live after the flesh, ye shall die. But if ye through the spirit do mortify the deeds of the body, ye shall live.
You should live.
The NLT of Romans 8 and 13 say, for if you live and dedicate by his dictates. For if you live by his dictates, you will die. But through the power of the Spirit, you put to death the deeds of your sinful nature, and you will live.
Right, so you walk in the spirit. You know, you be born again. You walk in the spirit through the word.
Those that have died in your house shot.
Man, oh, you holding it? Yeah, hold something just like that.
Let me get your card that you got out.
Yeah, we'll just walk out on that.
Go ahead. Real quick. Going back to what the brother was saying. Romans 7, I'll get the point, verse 14. For we know that the law is spiritual, but I am carnal, sold under sin.
So on the sin. Let's play. Go ahead.
For that which I do, I allow not.
Yep.
For what I would, that do I not. But what I hate, that do I.
Come on, man. We hate going though.
Yep.
That's why we need a savior. You have a shot, man.
Yeah, you should be like, fuck, you beating yourself down. You know what I'm
They
saying?
say let not
They say
your
let-
sins weigh
Lay
you
down,
down.
cause you be beating yourself up. Fuck, man. Damn, nah, fucked up, man. Block you out about some long shot. They say a righteous man falls 7 times because it's not about the act. It's what you do after the act.
Your
Do you repent?
mindset.
You know what I'm saying? Do you feel soft? You know what I'm saying? Do you regret it? You know what I'm saying? That will make a spiritual man different from a corner man in the flesh.
Like King David. You know, King David acknowledges his faults.
Exactly.
You know, and that shows integrity. You gotta acknowledge your faults, man. You try to hide it, you're not gonna prosper,
You ain't
man.
gonna prosper.
You know?
Hey, if I may add, you don't know a man. You don't know how sincere a man is until basically after he do something, messed up, basically.
Yeah. And then you see how he carries it.
How he take it. Then you be
Yeah.
like, I was just proving him right there. I liked it.
Right.
He did the Lord be able. The angels in them rejoice, man, when we take our things cheerfully, man. When we take the situation that we go through cheerfully.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Somebody ain't gonna follow me.
Man. This is Romans chapter 6, verse 6. Knowing this, that our old man is crucified with him, that the body of sin might be destroyed.
Right. That's why you got that saying that we love our lives and what? To death. We love not our lives unto
Love not
death,
our
man.
lives.
Because we died in Yahweh Shai, we put our hand to the plow. Alright? We killing that old man daily, man. That's why I say be renewed in the spirit of your mind. What? Daily, man. You know? Go ahead.
That's henceforth we should not serve sin, for he that is dead is freed from sin.
Right, so we're not serving sin no more. We're not giving heed to the flesh anymore. Now we're giving heed to what? To the spirit. So guess what? We don't eat pork no more. We don't eat seafood no more. We don't commit adultery. All right, we don't get hairlines. We don't rock the long hair. We don't do nothing to the best of our ability to go contrary against the scriptures, man. That's what that old man was doing, that type of act right there. No, we are a new creature in Yahweh Shai, man.
We were living like beasts.
Yeah,
You know?
that's right. What you got out now?
Hey, so with that, hope you was edified. Once again, we'll give our praises, honor, and glory to double honors to the apostles and elders of great men, stone teach you well. Peace and love to the left. With that, shalom.
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 Above, above.
PTA.
Yeah,